Have you ever gone to grab for a flashlight and the battery was dead? Well, how about for under $20, we are going to help solve that for you by simply cranking up the flashlight. You never need to worry about the batteries. Now, these are cute, these are adorable. These are definitely for kids, but I'll tell you what, if you are in a situation where you need a little bit of light and you need to see inside of your purse, you need to be able to get down to the breaker room to be able to turn on the circuit breaker that maybe blew a fuse, this is gonna be perfect. You get 3 of the Cranky Critters for under $20 today. It should be just $9 and change each. We are looking at a retail value of $29.85, but today your easy payment is $6.66. Not a bad deal at all. No choices here because you are getting all 3. You're going to get that cute little adorable green snail. And let's see, there he is with his eyes that turn on. Here we have that little bumblebee. There's the eyes up front. And then I love this guy is the little ladybug. Now this one's actually a little bit different so that we can show you how the crank works. The crank is built right into the side, and watch as I turn it on, I'm creating the power. So see how my hand is making the power? Now this sample is created just so that we can just simply demo. It's gonna turn off, you'll see. But the others will hold that power as well. Erica is still hanging out with us and bringing these to us.
Yes.
These are adorable. I'm curious, when you crank it up, how long do you need to crank it for and how long does the battery last for?
Well, it really depends. So it depends how fast you're cranking it and for how long.
Okay.
But these really hold a charge, in my experience, for quite a while. So I put them back in their little boxes each time, and the lights always come on for me and last quite a while. And these are made for kids, Justin. They're super fun. You mentioned they're 8 lumens of light. So they're made to be bright enough to use to play hide and seek and to read that book under the covers, but not be so bright that they're going to hurt your kiddo's eyes or your grandkiddo's eyes. So that's why we made them 8 lumens, to make them, just perfect, just the perfect amount of light. And the great thing is, if you're a mom or a grandma or a grandpa, and right now your kids or grandkids are coming to you like, I need batteries for this toy, I need batteries for this toy. These never need batteries. So all you're gonna do is crank them, or more importantly, have your kiddos crank them and maybe get rid of some of that pent up holiday energy. And then they always have a little light to use.
Well, there you go, for sure. You can give it to them. They can work for it and earn that light once they crank them up. I love that you are going to be able to put this into your kids' hands and give them the control. They're gonna have so much fun with it. The characters that are created in each one make this super fun. Maybe you have your grandkids over still for the holidays. Maybe they're gonna be with you until New Year's and you're going out on walks. Maybe you're walking the dog together. I love that the next time they come over to visit you, they're gonna have their own little flashlight that they can take with them on that walk. That you can maybe build that fort out of blankets and pillows, and then this is gonna be their light that they take in with them to be able to read their books, that they're going to be able to make little shadow puppets with up onto the wall. This really is something that is so fun and is just that perfect little thing to be able to give to your grandchildren, to your children. But also, I think it's kind of adorable too, just to have, if you've got that junk drawer, like we all have that, to have that in there, so that if you need a little flashlight, you can always use it as well.
Yeah, you absolutely could. It's great to have around because, again, it never needs batteries. And Mary Beth Rose said that she plays hide and seek in teams with her grandkids. And then we were saying how cute it would be to give each team a certain, insect. So we could have the bumblebee team and the ladybug team and the snail team. But it's hard to choose your favorite. I'm glad you get all 3 because I really can't pick a favorite. I'm partial to the snail with its little kind of eyes that are bulging out with the flashlight. I think it's so cute. But the bumblebee and the ladybug actually have the little legs on the bottom, which is also so cute. It's built into the mold so that you can see their little kind of legs on there. And they just did I just think Flipo did such a cute job with these this year. And they do have the lanyard on each one. So if your kiddos want to hang them on their backpacks or their, little crossbody purses like the little girls wear nowadays, they can do that and always have them ready. And they're just so cute and fun, and just a fun way to have light. Lights are always a big hit with kids from my experience with all my kiddos. But these are extra fun because they're, of course, little insects, and then have that great crank that you can use.
Well, look, it's the dead of winter right now, but summertime will be here before we know it. It's just a couple of months away. And once that summertime comes, what camping trips are you going to go on that these are going to be able to go with you? As you get outside again, you're walking around your neighborhood, to be able to have your kids have their own little flashlight, this is a perfect little addition for that. And you get 3 of them. So it really comes to $6.66 each. This should be almost $10 each. You have a if purchased separately price of $29.85. So let's just round up up the 15 cents and call it $10, you do have a savings from that today. The item number here is V84706. The phone number to call to place your order is 1-800-500-7590. That number again is 1-800-500-7590. This is that perfect little flashlight that never needs any batteries whatsoever. All you have to do is give it a crank, and depending on how fast you crank it or how long you crank it for will determine how long the battery lasts. But the good news is if the light was to start dimming in any way, Erica, all you got to do is simply take it out and crank it up again, and you've charged it all over again.
That's it, and they're so fun. And this is a great thing for kids because if you have kids, especially this time of year, who kind of have ants in their pants and they want to, they have all this extra energy, right? And this is a great way for them to have a fun little flashlight that they can use for their sleepovers and for hide and seek and all those things. But they can actually kind of, get their hands moving and get their bodies moving and get rid of some of that little excess energy. But they're super fun. They're made for kids. Again, they're 8 lumens, so they're not going to be so bright that they burn their retinas or anything. They're super fun and super easy. You just crank them, and that battery does store the energy. So if you crank them and then put them back in the box, they'll turn back on if you crank them long enough to store the energy, like this one here. And that's all there is to it. So use it for anything you need to, and they're just a fun little way to light up your life or your kiddos' lives.
It certainly is that easy little solution. When you need a little bit of light, it's perfect for that. I'm even thinking too, if you've got to get underneath your sink at all and just take a look at something and you just want to grab this, you can, so you can use it for that reason with those 8 lumens. But certainly this is for your children. They're going to love it. You get all 3. This is the snail that you're getting. That's the little bumblebee in the center. And then we have the ladybug. You crank them up, you turn on the light, and then they're going to be able to see with 8 lumens of light. Sale price of under $20, $19.98, or an easy payment of $6.66 to bring this home. Erica, thank you so much for bringing it to us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Justin. See you soon.
Good seeing you. Happy holidays. Still